Well, good morning and welcome once again to Ed's Orchids. Now, following on from the video I did at the show last week, and I think during that video I mentioned that I bought two plants. Well, here they are. So we'll just tell you what they are. They're both species of Mazda valers, and this one is, well, I've made labels out for them somewhere. Here we are. Difficult. There we are. Mazda valer Bonplandii. Never heard of it before, but I've looked up on the web at a picture and they look okay. You see better once it gets flowering. Quite a big plant as well, this. And the other one is Mazda valer Schrodiana. And that's quite a nice little plant, that. But before I repot them, I'd like to show you what a gentleman came up to me and he said, "Here, Ed, I brought this for you to try out." And it's a bag of coral rock, to coin a better phrase. So we'll just have a look at that. Well, he came and gave me this, and what it is, it's a gravel, about the size of the lava rock, but it's coral gravel, pure coral. Now I thought, this is going to be ideal. We'll get some out. There we are. Well, there we have a bit of the coral rock, as you call it, and it should be very good because it's porous, and it should suit the phragmopediums very well, with it being alkaline. The only thing that's worrying me about it before I do pot them up is the salt content of this. Is there any salt content? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get sort of a jug, put some RO water in it, and I think my RO water, the filters need changing. It comes out at about 9. So I'll be putting this coral rock in the water at 9. Leave it in for 24 hours and take the TDS again to see if there is any salt content. So that's what I'll do with this, and I've got a nice big bag full. So if it's good, I'll try it out on the frags. Right, before we put the gravel in, we'll just test the TDS of this RO water. I think it should be around about 9. No, I'm not, it's 6. Is that 6 or 8? Yeah, I think it's 6. So all I'll do, I'll put some of this coral gravel in here and see if it's got any salt content. Right, I'll get a handful, or as much as I can get in my hand, out of the bag. And we'll just drop it in there, and I'm hoping it sinks. There it goes. Get a bit of the sink in here that I got out previously. Just put some in there. We'll just test it again. It still should be 6. No, it's now 8. So we'll test it again in about an hour. See if it's gone up again. Right, we're back with the two Mazda valers now. This is the big one, the Bonplandii, I think it's called, something like that. So we'll take it out of its pot. I can see 1 or 2 nice new growths on it, and it's in bark and perlite, but as you know, I put everything now in lava rock. So we'll get this out of its pot and have a look what it's like in the pot. See if it's got any good roots. I think it will have. Yeah, we'll take all of it. Put the label there, we don't want to lose that. Quite a nice plant this, for the price I paid, very cheap. Dry as a bone as well. I know it's a little bit damp there. That's the price ticket. You don't want to see that, but if anybody wants to know how much you paid for them, I'll let you know. Well, I don't know about these. All the roots seem okay. One or two nice soft ones. We'll just have a look. Very small perlite there. Just get the camera. There we are, that's what in there. And here it's as hard as a rock. A little bit damp right in the middle. These are soft, these roots here, so what we'll do, we'll take as much bark out as we can and perlite and see what it looks like after that. Well, I've cleaned the roots up now, and if I'd have done this on film, you know, I could have made these videos last for an hour. But it takes me, excuse me, it took me ages to do it, and I only do it with a bamboo skewer. If anybody wants to watch me doing it, they don't know how I do it, but I've took all the stuff out of the middle there that was wet through and dead. Everything's living on the outside. You see some nice growths there. Let's hope we can get them continue growing. And this is the bit that naturally came away. So I might just, I don't know, I was thinking of just potting it up for some of them, some of that moss I have left. Or should I put it in lava rock like my others are? Yeah, I'll put it in lava rock. And as I said before, this is the Schrodiana. Difficult, can't get my tongue round it somehow. So we'll take this out of its pot and have a good look what's waiting for us below there. Well, we've taken it out of its pot and it's exactly the same as in the other one. Plenty and plenty of small, well, I don't know what the little balls are, right? They look like what you put in bean bags. But if they are, that's okay. They won't do any harm at all. But this one's cleaning up. And I said I'd show you how I use the bamboo skewer. Just a minute. Just a bamboo skewer that you get like this, and you dig it straight in, right at the top. And it'll take everything, especially if you planted in sphagnum. This will remove everything. And this one's coming apart. This hasn't been planted long, I don't think. But we'll carry on and clean it up the best we can. Take the bark off. Just gently sprize it off the roots, then you don't break them. There you are, a few dead roots in the middle here. So I'll clean all them up and then we'll be ready for repotting. Well, I've got the pots for them now, and you can see they're all three different ones in three different sizes, but that doesn't matter. If they're planted in lava rock, they'll all dry at the same rate. And that's my experience anyhow, but I think that's the case. The larger one might take another half a day to dry out, but you can't overwater them, so I don't bother about that, but I thought I'd just mention it. So let's get these potted up in some nice lava rock. We'll start with the bigger one and we'll put some lava rock in. These are quite big pieces, these. But it's fine, just put them around the bottom. A few smaller pieces here that will come in handy. Just make sure it's full and there's not too many open spaces in it. I mean, that won't go in yet because there's nothing there to hold it. And I can't put anything in there to hold it, so that'll just have to come natural. So what we'll do, we'll put in a few more pieces in. One might be a little bit too big. That's it. Keep hold of the plant nice and firm, make sure all the roots are in. That's how. Start throwing the smaller pieces in now. It takes quite a while to fill it, but it's all worth it in the long run. Well, I think so. Should be. You've got the camera at the wrong end for you, really, haven't you? Got plenty of reach there. This though, with tapping it, it might just damage one or two, but I doubt it. Get some smaller pieces now. These smaller pieces are about 1/2 inch. And we don't want to bury it too deep. So if we lift it up a little bit, give it a good tapping. And got some of these smaller pieces out, we'll get through to it. You'll not cover it up completely, but I don't think that matters that much. But I'll keep going on, putting the little pieces in, and I'll show you when I've done it. Well, I've got all 3 of them potted up now, all with the nice labels in. The only thing to do now is to need watering, and I've got some RO water there, nothing in it, so it'll be on about 10 or just under. So the only thing we do is leave them in for a bit, let them soak for a quarter of an hour. Doesn't matter if they cover them up completely. This is a tiny one, this will really get covered. Yeah, so we'll leave those in there for 10 minutes, quarter of an hour, and take them out. But while we're leaving them in there for a bit, we'll just have a look at the coral gravel. I put some water in, you know, to test the salts at the beginning of the video, and we'll just take some measurements, see what's happened to it. Well, the TDS, when I measured it before, was about 6, wasn't it? So we'll see what it is now after being in here for about 3 hours. And it's not 6, it's 60. So really there is something in there that really needs cleaning out. And I left a pH meter in it for about 2.5 hours, and that was reading 6.8. So I just don't understand. If anybody can help me on those, I've no idea. I just try my best to sort things out. I'll give this another good soaking, see if I can get it below 60, and that's about all I can do. So thanks very much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later.